You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Friday, October 3rd, and here's what's up with the weather. This may be it. This may be it. This may be our last run at 90 degrees for the year. Maybe, because yesterday I started to see some signals for another warm-up next weekend, which I guess isn't like totally out of the question, right? It's the first half of October. Anything can happen. But this could be it. I'm trying to insert a little bit of hope into the lives of those of you that don't enjoy warm weather. Temperatures this morning starting off near 65 degrees, no light rain or any of that drizzly cloud cover stuff that some of us saw on Thursday morning. 65, partly to mostly clear skies, and then mostly sunny expected for much of the day. Highs 89 degrees, we'll call it 90 if you're downtown or something like that. But no matter where you are at, it's probably going to feel like the lower 90s with the humidity out there. And the humidity does creep up a little bit, and that's the big reason why our overnight lows went from being like relatively comfortable, a little on the cool side, to just be mild or warm, whatever you want to look at. This weekend looks warm, sunny, a little windy. About 85 to 90 degrees for Saturday and Sunday, closer to 85 than 90. I mean, the numbers I have here are 86 and 87 for Saturday and Sunday, and it's like 65 each morning, but like in the sun, it feels hotter and all that. So hot weather continues. Now, Sunday night into Monday, we get closer to a cold front, and northwest Missouri and northeastern Kansas may start to see some showers and thunderstorms move through and just kind of sit up there. This front somewhat stalls out just north of Kansas City. We may be able to get some rain in here on Monday, like the daytime on Monday, but really it's Monday night into Tuesday morning, in which appears to be our best opportunity for some rainfall. I think the chances of there being like heavy thunderstorms at this point look pretty low, but some light rain, a good bet, maybe 1/10 of an inch of rainfall on the table here. Monday should be a little bit cooler because of the nearby cloud cover and maybe some light rain trying to sneak down, like 75 to 80 for Monday afternoon. And then Tuesday's high temperature is really dependent upon the rain. I mean, it may be 60 in the morning and only about 70 in the afternoon. That's great stuff. And then Wednesday looks dry now, middle 50s in the morning now, and maybe 70 to 75 in the afternoon. Another slight chance of rain there for Thursday, but I think it's, again, another morning in the 50s, highs in the 70s. And then as we get into late next week, we try to warm back up. The trade-off with this warm-up is that the air is dry, and so you're able to hit these higher afternoon temperatures. And really, this is like what happened a week ago, in which it was cooler in the 50s in the mornings, and then we were getting into the 80s again in the afternoon. That is totally possible and on the table for next weekend. There's a KC Current match next Saturday. The Chiefs are playing on Sunday Night Football, albeit it's a 7:20 kickoff, 7:30 kickoff or whatever, but tailgating would be in the afternoon. So you're very much feeling the heat from the weather because you're in the afternoon. I'm repeating myself. Sorry. All right, let's just recap this forecast here. Warm this weekend, 85 to 90 degrees for high temperatures for today, Saturday, and Sunday. Mild and somewhat humid morning lows. A good chance of rain coming Monday, mainly though Monday night into Tuesday, highs in the 70s, near about 75 for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Morning lows by next Wednesday turn to the 50s, will gradually become warmer, maybe getting back into the 80s for next weekend. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Have a good one.